Hello, I am Mauricio, and I will be showing you how to derivate, by definition, the equation that we had to do for our project. I'm just going to be showing you the first 3 steps to do this, and they're kind of long. They're a little bit extensive, a little bit. So let's get started. You would want to, well, for the later parts of the process, you would want to have your calculator in hand for any things you want to do with it, for you to be sure of all of your multiplications and divisions, stuff like that. But let's start. So first, the problem is this: 7x minus 2x squared, and all of this, the end is going to be minus 5. So you would say, what do you want to do with this? Well, you want to derivate by definition. So you would say, well, you have to use your formula to derivate by definition. So let's try to use that. We're going to substitute for every x into, for example, this x plus h, and we're going to go from that. So okay, so what we want to do would be to add this. It's really important for you to add the notation to all of the problems, because then the problem is not complete and you can't get full points for all of your process. So we're going to write 3, and we're going to have a long line because it is kind of long at the bottom. So we're going to have, and as I said, we're going to replace every x plus h that we have in our expression, and have x plus h again. It's got to be squared. You have to keep in mind that because it's squared up top here, you have to be squared as well on the bottom, minus 5. And then we're going to close this, just like that. And after that, we're going to subtract everything minus the original. The minus 5. We have to keep in mind that all of this, yes, it's really a long line, has to be over h. So that would be our formula, that everything that is of x in this part we're going to have to substitute with x plus h, and when we have that, we're going to subtract it minus the original. Okay. So after this, we're going to put our notation again. What we would want to do would be, for example, try to expand it a little bit for it to be easier for us to solve it. When I say expand, well, I mean, for example, this 7, we're going to have 7x plus 7h, and we're going to try to do that with, for example, this as well. And, well, the other side, we're going to have to put this negative into the equation, but that will be in a later step. So now what we have to do, we're going to have to open, again, this. We're going to put 3 on top, because this is always, we got a long line, as always, and then we're going to have 7x plus 7h minus 2. We're not going to put the 2 just yet because we have this squared. We're going to have x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. We can't forget the 5, minus 5. I'm going to close this. And we want to put this negative in here, and just like that, and put 3, 7x minus 2x squared minus 5. It is really important for you to never forget you have your h on the bottom. So you always have to keep in mind that there is always a formula, and that the h, is always in the bottom. And for the next step, and the last one that I will be doing for you guys, it goes like this. We want to, for example, put the same as in the top, and have 7x plus 7h minus 2x squared minus 4xh minus 2h squared, just like that, and minus 5, just like that. That would be the first part of our third step. And after this, we want to put this negative into the other equation. For example, doing this, negative 3, and put just like that, 7x minus 2x squared plus 5, because you remember we're putting this negative in. And what we can do right here, we can cancel these 5s, just like that, and we are going to only have, we have to close this as well. We are going to only have this one and this one, the the parentheses could go away, and we're gonna have 3 over 7x plus 7h minus 2x squared minus 4xh minus 2h squared minus 3 over 7x minus 2x squared. Evaluating it also with the notation to the limit that h is 0. And after this, we have several steps that one of my teammates is going to explain to you. So, thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Gerardo Limon, and I will continue with the problem that Mauricio gave us. Here's the last step that he did. First of all, we need to remember that this problem, well, because of the formula, all of this is divided by h. It's pretty important to not forget it because of the notation, and that we will use it later. Okay? Well, so it's the last step that Mauricio did, and we cancel the 5s because of the one was positive and the other one was negative. So I will rewrite the expression so that it's easier to understand. 7x plus 7h minus 2x squared minus 4xh minus 2h squared minus 3 divided by 7x minus 2x squared. All of this divided by h. Okay, as you can see, well, we took out the 5s, and well, right now the parentheses isn't necessary anymore. So, continuing, what do we do next? To subtract these things, we see that the denominators are different, so we need to do common denominators. By multiplying the crust, the numerator times the denominator of the other expression, and this denominator times the numerator. So we go ahead. Here it will be. I will copy first like the problem. So x squared minus 4xh minus 2h squared. 3 times that denominator, 7x minus 2x squared, minus 7x. Oh, I'm sorry. Remember that we already have the common denominator because of the. Yep, we copy the same. 7x minus 2x squared. And right away, we have 3 times the denominator. 7x plus 7h minus 2x squared minus 4xh minus 2h squared. All of this divided by h. Remember, don't forget it. So what do we do next? So we simplify the expressions. Limit of h in 0. Notation is pretty important, so don't forget it. It will be 7x plus 7h minus 2x squared minus 4xh minus 2h squared. Why I didn't simplify the denominators? Well, I think it's easier the denominator to leave it like that before the, well, later we will cancel it. So, well, in the top, 3 times 7 will be 21x minus 6x squared minus, oh, well, this minus, it's with the 3, so everything of this will change the sign. Minus 21x minus 21h plus 6x to the squared plus 4xh plus 2h squared. So right here, what we do is we do like terms, what things we can cancel. As here we can see the 21x, and here minus 21x, so we cancel it. Also we have the minus 6x squared and 6x squared, so cancelled. And well, we can't simplify anything, so we rewrite the expression. You guys don't need to rewrite the expression every time. I just do it to explain more clearly. Plus 4xh plus 2h squared. This is an x divided by the same 7x plus 7h minus 2x squared minus 4xh minus 2h squared. 7x minus 2x squared. Okay. Remember that everything of this is divided by h. And well, I will leave it like right here, and my partners will continue with the procedure. Thank you.
So after we have cancelled all these factors, our next step will be the following. So limit of the expression of the following expression as h approaches 0. So minus 21h plus 12xh plus 6h square, everything, divided by h, that multiplies 7x plus 7h minus 2x square minus 4xh minus 2h square, all that multiplied by 7x minus 2x square. So okay, so now we have this h, and we look forward to cancel this h with another h, which is going to be factored from this expression. So limit of the following expression, h divided h as h approaches 0. So we factor the expression that in the numerator, so plus 12x plus 6h, yeah, because the common factor, the common element here in this expression will be h, so that's why we factorize h in this expression. So, and we have the following expression as the step before. Yeah, so now we can cancel this the same element divided by each other. We cancel it. So finally it is cancelled. The expression will be like this. So minus 21 plus 12x plus 6h divided by 7x plus 7h minus 2x squared minus 4xh minus 2h squared, all that multiplied by 7x minus 2x squared. So the next step is a very interesting step, which is going to be explained by other of my partners. So thank you. We are going with you.
Thanks to Juan Mata, we are now in the final steps of finding the derivative of the problem stated. What we have to do now is to evaluate the zero from the limit that tries to approach from the h to the zero. So now we are evaluating all the zeros in the h's we have of the equation.
So we have now minus 21 plus 12h x plus 6 with 0, because in here we have an h. All these over 7x plus 7 times 0 minus 2x power 2 minus 4x times 0 minus 2 times 0 to power 2. This equation from here stays the same because it has no h.
Now, we have to remember that we always put the limit from 0. But in this case, we are evaluating the 0 from the h, so we don't have to put this in here. So now we're simplifying so that
we get minus 21 plus 12x over 7 plus 0, because 7 times 0 gives us 0, minus 2x squared minus 0, because of here, minus 0 times this equation.
So our final result is, if we get all these into a proper form, is 12x minus 21 over 7x minus 2x to the square times 7x to the 2x to the square. This simplified is 12x minus 21 to 7x minus 12x to the square. All these from the bottom to the square. So we have it now. Solve our problem by the derivative by its definition.